So today's workout that I'm going to be doing with you is all about sculpting and lifting that booty. What you will need for today's workout, it's only about 5 minutes, is we are going to be doing it on the ground. I'm not using a mat, but I definitely recommend that you use a mat. If you haven't got a mat, just do it on the carpet, or also, you know what's a really good idea is just use a towel. So when you're ready, I'm ready to start toning and training you. This is the first position you need to be in. So you're lying on the floor, your knees are in line with the hips. You want to make sure it's your left leg that is your top leg, and you can support the head with the hands. So we're just going to go into doing 20 reps. So keep your hand just on the outside of your thighs. Just apply a tiny little bit of pressure, and you're just lifting that top knee away from the bottom knee. Make sure you keep your feet together. What this is doing is toning through the outside of the thighs. And by having the hand there just means we're applying a little bit more resistance, so we're just working through the thighs. That's good. Just lift it up and then lower. So we're just doing the left leg, then we're going to come to the right leg in a bit. That's good. Lift that up, just 20 reps. Really squeeze that tight. All right, now from there, your next move, I need you to come round onto all fours. And again, we're just going to work the left side. All we're doing, taking the leg out to the side, then behind. So let's go 20 reps. So you lift the leg out to the side, then directly up behind. Lift it out to the side, then directly behind. That's good. Keep the tummy muscles tight. We're just going for 20 reps. So for this first set, we're just working the left side. Then we're going to come later into the workout and then do the right side. So we just lift that up and then back out. So working around the bottom, the hips and the thighs, working from lots of different angles today. That's it. Last few coming up. Just reach it up, out to the side, so we've got that rotation. Now for your next move, I need you to come down onto your back, and you're then going to lift your arms up as you push the hips up from the ground. So let's now push the hips up and then open up through the arms. So with this one, we're just going to keep going. So we're doing 20 reps. You're pushing your hips up high, and as you do that, you're drawing your arms in front. Push them up as high as you can. So here we're doing a couple of things, working through the bottom, but we're also working through your bust at the same time. So lift that up and then back, pushing the hips up as high as you can. That's good. Keep the tummy muscles in tight as you do that. And also just imagine you're working through resistance with the hands. You're keeping the fingertips in line with the shoulders. That's good. Lift it up and then back. And now I'm not doing this workout on a mat, but I strongly recommend that you do, or a carpet. If you haven't got a mat, you can just always simply use a towel. Now for your next exercise, this time we need to come back round onto your front. You're going to have your knees bent, just rest your head on your hands and feet together, and then it's a tiny squeeze. This we're just doing 20 reps. So literally you are taking your thighs only a couple of inches off the ground, if that. And where you'll feel this working, you'll really feel this in the booty and through those thighs. That's it. Tiny little lift. So don't bring them high at all. The key thing is actually keep them quite low, and you'll just feel this through the bottom straight away as you lift those legs. So squeezing that tight, that's good, and well done. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to roll over. We're going to come onto the other side. So your top leg, you want to be lying on your side, but this time now it needs to be your right leg. And this is a position you need to come into. Remember, you have your knees in line with the hips, and just lower them a little bit further down. And we're going to get ready to place that top hand onto the outside of the thigh. Okay, so let's go for doing 20. So we're just going to lift that up and then lower back down. So key thing here, make sure you keep your feet together. So all we're doing is, it's like you're trying to separate the knees, trying to take them as far apart as you can. And you're doing this by activating what's known as your abductor muscle, which is on the outside of the thighs. And just by applying a little bit of pressure, not too much, with the hand there, is just like kind of adding a little bit of resistance. That's good. So we're just doing 20 on this side. We're nearly done on this leg. Okay, that's good. Now from there we're going to come back up onto all fours. This time, remember, we're taking out your right leg. So we're just bringing the knee out to the side, then you'll bring that foot directly behind. So it's literally out to the side, then lift up behind. You're just doing 20 reps, out to the side, squeeze that leg behind. So you'll feel this through the bottom, but we're working two different angles. We're doing a lateral move, then we're doing what we call a sagittal move, which is where we're taking that behind. So we just lift it up. Keep the foot flexed as you're doing this. Keep those tummy tight, and also keep focusing on where you're lifting and sculpting, which is that booty. So your next move, we're going to come over onto your back. And remember with this one, you're just going to work through the arms as well. So let's take the arms out to the side and now lift up. So we're just lifting up through those hips. So you're trying to aim to get your hips up as high as you can, and you're activating that by pushing through the gluteal muscles. This is where today, this is a lot about the bottom, but you're also working the core. And a lot of people just do a basic bridge, but we might as well add the arms in. That way then we're going to be burning some more calories, plus we're toning through the upper body. That's good. And obviously we're working the body harder, and whilst we're in one position, we might use as well as many different workouts as we can in that one workout. All right, that's good. So we're just squeezing the arms up and back. Again, try and aim to keep those fingertips in line with your shoulders. Keep that height the same, draw them in and then back. That's good, and really push the hips up as high as you can for me. So your next exercise, which is the last one of today, we're going to roll back over. Do make sure you're on a mat with this one, and just have your arms bent, rest your head, and it's a tiny move. You have your feet together, knees apart, and let's get ready. We're just doing 20, so it's a tiny lift. It's really important. Do not lift your legs too high. It's literally, and it's just the lower part of your thighs, just lifting them off. And again, this is being powered up. The muscles that's working here are a little bit your hamstrings, but it's mainly through the glutes. And that's what I wanted to do today, is work from lots of different directions. So we've got a little bit of a rotational, a lateral lift, and then just a kind of backwards and forwards motion. Okay, that's good. Lifting that up and back, and we're nearly done. Perfect, and that is your workout complete. So it's still a really good idea to just do some lower body stretches, which I'll leave a link below for my cool down stretches, so you can have a go at doing that. And then don't forget to come back to my channel tomorrow, because I will have a brand new workout for you. And also go and check out all my before and after photos. I get still so many coming in. And then also on my website, remember, I've got loads of different ebooks, which is also about the workouts, but also we look at nutrition. And the other products that I've got, which are really popular, are my audio downloads. So you download these onto your phones, and I'm talking to you through your headphones, doing like walking and running workouts. And then obviously there's my 4-minute ones. There's just a whole load, which is at lwrfitness.com. And I will see you tomorrow for another workout, and give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget, #LucySquad and done.